Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
My name is Andi Muhammad Nafriansyah and my partner.
Sri Kandi Bulan Maharani.
Yeah, in today's talk, we're gonna talk about a case problem that's called humor or harassment. So, what's in discussion for during this talk? So, first of all, we're gonna talk about the backgrounds of what's the situation, how the problem's getting created until it creates the situation. And after we telling you the backgrounds, the timeline, we're going to continue to the problems and solution. Which in that part we're going to talk what's the problem, how does the problem is, what's the problem, and then we're going to give you some of the solutions so that maybe if situation like this ever happen to you, we can give you some solution to embrace yourself in your work life and in real life. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the backgrounds. So to understand the backgrounds, we have to understand the timeline here. So what happened? Okay, the background it all started when Senai Soramars, a hardworking, talented account manager at a Dixon Hall, got transferred in the main headquarters in Amsterdam for a project. And then when he arrived in Amsterdam, he joined a team called Coded Salmon by Jack Matthews, a Dutch person with pure Dutch humor. Now, during her first meeting, he called her Dot because of her height. And in his Dutch humor joke, people always joke by harassing it. Because of her height, Jack makes joke about her height and call her Dot all the time for being the smallest of the group. By without realizing that joke is directly derogating her time to time. And because of that joke, people does she doesn't get the recognition she wanted. That because of that joke also because of that jokes be mentioned everywhere, more she's starting to losing it. At first she was go ahead be cool with it, but during that time, because of the joke, people call her now dot or short and make her like she doesn't deserve it. And because of that being losing it about she's being a joke called dot, she's having a mental breakdown. He's starting to losing his senses of sanity because despite this project's success, she's starting to losing her mind and her mental starting to go down because of the joke. Not only her, not only his leader Jack, but almost the upper ups now call her Dot. She being recognized by her height, not by her hard work or the process. Not only it affected his work life, but it also affected his wedding life. He can't really like put differences in what's real life and what's a real life, what's a work life, or even wedding life. It makes his life starting to shamble and starting to ruin it. She has no idea what to do. When she wants to act, she wants to complain to the HR about the problem here. But but in the midway of reporting it, she wants to report, but she stopped in the midway, fear of what happened after the complaint. Like, does Sarah gonna get scolded and get mad from Jack just for a small jokes? Who knows? So because of all that, currently now she's in dilemma between complain directly to him, quit her job, or fight back. That's the problem. That's the timeline we are talking about. Now, for this problem and solution, we gotta give it a chance to Srikandi Marani to explain what's the problem. Srikandi, go ahead.
Okay, the problems and solutions. The first problem, Jack tries to incorporate humor to his group-led conversation, using the Dutch humor by derogating his team member, Sema without fully acknowledging that the joke is affecting her mental and life. And the solutions are: the first, talk directly to Jack and about the joke and complaint. And the second, complain to HR about the joke affecting her life and ask for department change. And the third, look for a new job in shadows. And the fourth, send a mail to Jack about the jokes is damaging her mental, wedding life and real life. And fifth, lodge a formal complaint against Jack in organization. Sixth, talk to her colleague about the joke is uncomfortable for her and encouraging them not to do the same. Seventh, outright not accept the behavior and fight back with the same joke.
Okay, thank you so much, Sulika and Yula Mariani. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the real we talked about today, just the problem and solution. So I say thank you so much for joining. But this is just the part one of the video. If you want to see the full analysis of the full like the solution, what really is the best solution out there? For to be frank, so this all the solutions are quite great, but depends on your personality. We get a I'm gonna in a separate video. I'm gonna explain to all of you like we can explain what is the best solution based on her personality. So I guess thank you so much for joining this call for this talk, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.